YouTube should be good. Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing, Snotty? We're gonna do, what is it, Twitch. Sorry, just opening up everything. Actually, what happens if I do this? Can I do this? Those are not the right stats. Yeah, never mind. I'm doing okay, Snotty. I'm just trying to remember what I wanted to do today on stream. There's certain things I don't want to do on stream because they're boring. Although I might have to do this one thing. The things I don't want to do on stream are like when I'm working on the shop, and I don't want to really do the mail on finish the mail on stream. But I think I'm gonna continue doing the mail, just because. Wait, what is this? Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm like. Basically it's because I want to be able to push the game, and I can't push the game until the mail is fully done, and the mail is almost fully done. Like the only things that I'm working on now are like button functionalities, and I have to confirm like one or two things, but I'm pretty sure I already confirmed them before, but just need to do it again. It is kind of boring to work on mail though, because specifically because I have to test with multiple clients up, and I don't really show when I test with multiple clients, so it's a little boring. Yeah, no, I'm just explaining what I'm doing today. But basically, I'll be working on mail. Then I'll do. I want to get quick things out of the way too. So yesterday I quickly finished like one every day. I want to do one quick thing in addition to working on general things. Yesterday I finished that skill thing. That actually took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. I kind of overhauled the skill. Or I overhauled the weapon part of the skill thing. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just not there yet. I'm not on Neovim, dude. No, I haven't even opened it, dude. I'm not going on Neovim. We're not doing that. Maybe after the game is in beta, I might go on Neovim. If the game actually starts making even a little bit of money, that would be nice. Let me clean this up really quick. Make this small. It's not like I'm really gonna show that now anyway. Also, I have this weird. Like, what is this? Error style does commit failed within publish assets. Okay, well, I have no idea what that is supposed to be. Whatever. It's if the save worked now, so I don't know. I mean, yeah, based on the code I saw, it looks like it should work perfectly fine. Not this. That's not this error. No, this error is I know. I saw last night there was some like other Roblox errors. Luckily, I wasn't on Roblox at the time. This is some weird HTTP server problem. There might still be other problems. Like the only errors that I'm getting now are this, and then whenever I test with 2 players, I get the general HTTP service error. But that's because that's just because those test players don't have like certain things that actual players do have. They don't have like images on Roblox, so that it results in an HTTP error. It's weird. think you're wiped from the Roblox. Well, here's the thing. My understanding of Roblox IDs is it's basically like the idea is just when you joined. So like I think they just handle IDs like how many players are there currently. If there's a new player that joins, that player's ID is just however many players there are plus one. So I don't think they use random IDs. I think they literally just go on a running tally. That's why there's like 7 billion of them because of all the bots. If your ID, I highly doubt your ID changed. I think it might just be the function that changed. I mean, I'll take a quick look, but oh, let me delete this. I don't need this. Okay. So this is just to check. We're gonna do. Sorry, if bool is not equal to false. I'm literally false. Okay. Let's see if this works. So this is just supposed to turn off the ability to move the items within the mail. I'm going to quickly check this. All right, what are you saying here, man? Wait, what are you saying? Key code remainder 10? And the closest number to the max size of the table plus 1. I'm not fully understanding what you're saying. My brain ain't working very well right now, so maybe I'll take a look at it later. So we go mail. I open system mail. Okay, that doesn't. Okay, cool. Okay, that looks good. Both of these have. Now, what happens if I. I think I have to just not do it that way. All right, let's trade some of these items over. I just want to. Oh, that shouldn't work. So we're going to move 1, 2. Yeah, that's fine. All right, now if I collect this one. All right, that's removed. Oh, but this isn't updated. Okay. But if I open it again, now it is updated. All right, I'll just have to add that completed thing there. And this is why I didn't really want to do this on the stream, because I'm like all of my testing is going to be off of the stream picture, basically. That would be awesome, Henry. If you could do that and make it like super efficient, that would be phenomenal. Are you gonna do it with the movable mesh thing, or are you gonna use a different method? Nice. So ultimately, what I would want to do with that in the future is I want to figure out how to do that. I want to make it so that I can put a ship in it, and then the water kind of parts as if kind of like creates little waves as the ship moves. I'd like to try to do that. Um, I'd like to have like some kind of wind based feature so that, let's say, the ships have sails. I want the ships to be able to move faster along the wind, and you have to like take the sails down, and if you're trying to move against the wind, then you have to like row. um, but I want that kind of like ocean wind interacting with ship and sail kind of feature. um, yeah. Well, we'll figure it out when we get there. But that's kind of the goal for that game. I'm gonna be honest. I saw that water. I was like, ooh, I can use this for making a game kind of like Uncharted Waters, which is kind of what I want to do. Let's do it. All right. Anyway, so we do. So this is loading the mainframe. I don't. The loading the mainframe is fine. The main mail frame. And then we also load. Okay, this is clear main mail frame. Clear mail frame. Loading mail frame is just here, but that's another thing. I want to make it so that you can just click and it'll just open it. You don't have to close it. Um, and I also want to make it so that when you collect it, it updates the items in the mail. Let's do it. I asked the worst coder. Who's the worst coder, Henry? Better not tell me it's you. I claim to be the worst coder, but like I technically can't say that because then nobody would ever care about me. But Snidey, do you count yourself as a coder? Like, are you a coder? You can't be the worst at something if you don't even count yourself as one of them. Okay. So these are all the different things we can do. Refresh button doesn't work yet. This doesn't work yet. Oh, that's just the filter. Filters. Other buttons. Initialize mail frame buttons. Okay, so what I need to do here. on. So this is what we clicked. What's going on here? Steal your ideas. I mean, I'll try. I want other people to steal my ideas for some things. Not really. Like if I actually have something that I really want to make, obviously I wouldn't want people to steal the idea, but there's so many ideas that I have. There's so many things that I want to make that I kind of want other people to make them. Like some of them at least. Or at least start making them so I can draw more inspiration from what they've done. Oh yeah. So I will do the VS Code config thing. Because honestly, Snotty's been asking that for like 2 or 3 months now. But I always just push it off, saying I'll do it after the beta's out, which I will. I will do it after the beta's out. That's probably going to be the first video. Um, the Neovin config, like I will try to make something like that. I'll see what other configs there are out there. The thing is I feel like I'm not gonna like Neovim just because using just the keyboard for something like what I'm working on here, I don't know if that really makes sense because like if my code is this long and I know where it is location wise, I don't want to have to put in like easily filterable words so that I can find everything really really quickly. I like if I know if it's like I like to kind of spot check by like clicking and dragging like this, and I know that's not like super efficient, but I have to take myself out of my comfort zone to really get into Neovim. It will likely happen eventually because ultimately too many people like Neovim and enjoy it for me to not try to hop on that bandwagon. But but yeah, it's probably gonna take me a while to really get into it. Yeah. Also, like looking at some of the Roblox tutorials too, like I think I have to be okay with making longer tutorials because you don't get any information from a 5 minute tutorial. Like there's nothing there. Especially since there's so many things involved. Like you can do a 5 minute tutorial on like very very limited topics, but yeah. Like try to do a 5 minute tutorial on user input service. You won't get any information out of that. Like there's so many things you can do with user input service, and the different kinds of inputs you have to track, and what the service actually gives you with that information. Like that's more than 5 minutes already. Not even talking about the different like the ability to sync everything and just what is sync and how do you order the inputs so that if you press a button, if you have certain things enabled, it does this and then syncs. But if you have other things enabled, it doesn't do that. It does like the next thing and then it syncs, or it doesn't sync. There's a lot of different things that you can do with it. So anyway, that was my short rant on how you can't really have short tutorials because there's just so many things unless you have literally a tutorial for every individual thing that I've mentioned. And lerp. You didn't struggle with lerp? Good on you, man. Good on you. Anyway, let me continue this because otherwise I'll feel like I'm not getting any work done. So this is the collect button. After you hit the collect button, um, if bool is true, you go through all this. That's this whole thing. Cool, cool. This is just the main frame. I need to make sure that the stuff on the inside of the mail We're talking about the open mail here. For underscore comma v in all right, self.gui.frame. Oh, sorry, it's not .frame, it's .mailFrame. .frame. I'm gonna have to do find first child. Zero 05 attachment. Attachments frame. Local att frame is equal to, if att frame, then att frame dot frame get children. Okay, get children. Do if v is a, I think we're going image button here. Image button, then end. Okay. Y'all are a riot. Anyway, we got get children. So here we do, where is it? Load main frame. No, load main mail frame. I have to get this. Okay, we changed collectible to false, therefore I can get rid of this. Self-to-clone mail shadow frame clone parent is equal to v. Okay. Let's test that. Hey, what's going on, Syndex? Oh, and Hydra. I didn't even see Hydra post anything before. Just lurk. Nice. That's okay. One sec, I can't see chats right now because I'm testing on multiple clients, which takes up all of my screen space. Do I have? I do not have. Actually, I do have one room. Room for one more. Okay. If I collect. Shh. Why did this not work? Yo, I'm so pissed off. Alright, players. This is player 2, right? No, this is player 1. Player 1, player GUI, mail GUI. Male frame, scrolling. 0, 5 attachments frame. Frame. Oh, it's just attachment button. I should probably put a number on here. All right, where's this? Do clone male shadow from clone parent equals v. Print att frame. Let's make sure of this again. That's the GUI, male GUI dot male frame dot frame. Oh, I never claimed to be this brightest tool in the shed. All right, dot scrolling frame. And in the scrolling frame, that's where we find first child. Okay. Let's clean up. Oh, make an enemy AI? Nice. Enemy AI. I kind of have to fix something in my enemy AI too. I have to make it so that if you attack an enemy, they're aggroed onto you. Right now, that's not the case. And I have to make it so that I actually don't know if I have to make it like this. I was thinking make it so that if a monster is chasing an enemy, if there's another player that like passes it, then the monster's aggro shifts to that player. But then again, I also have to think of aggro in general, because it would be nice if I actually do have some kind of aggro system, because I'm pretty sure, I'm fairly certain. Actually, does MapleStory have that? I don't know if MapleStory has that. If they have a kind of aggro system, but it's like a very, very limited one, because that's kind of what I would want, where like certain players can pull aggro. I feel like that's a task for later, because that would require certain parts of the monster AI script to be redone or changed at least. Oh yeah, I don't even. Yeah, there's certain things that I probably should do for my monsters, but I want to keep them as basic as possible. So I don't even do a whole lot of that stuff. I just see where the ground is for them, and then I make them. I force them to get to the ground as quickly as possible, or at least get to like the distance that it's supposed to be from the ground as quickly as possible, without looking weird. I think it kind of works. Doesn't work that well though. There's something else I wanted to do. It's not with the monsters. It's not AI related. I kind of wanted to create like not death animations, because the quote unquote death animation I'm using is just them like spinning around and disappearing. But I want on hit animations. I think that would add some charm to it, where like they kind of flinch when they're hit a little bit. I don't have that yet, and I feel like that would actually add quite a bit of charm. All right, let's do this test after I fix that. Or I haven't really fixed it yet, but maybe after this test I can say I fixed it. Alright, so we've got male, get rid, male, All right, I no longer have any items to trade, so let's trade, accept, or I don't have any items to collect. Let's accept. Let's do it again. All right, so the trade feature seems to be working fine. Oh, there's one more thing I'm gonna try. I want to try. Oh wait, I can't do that. Ooh, okay. Let's try it here then. Sure. I wanted to try to trade things with that have amounts associated with them. Oh, yeah, let's go mail. Huh. Why? Why are these not in the right spot? That's weird. Let's see, might as well, what is this? Mail.collectible, I don't care about that. Oh, this is all the same stuff. That's let me check the server, see if that gives me anything. Nope. Nothing yet, at least. So if I go here... Oh, I have to trade away at least one item. Oh, whoops, no. That's not what I'm looking for. There you go. So let's trade away, actually, how many did I send? 3? I'll trade away 3. Okay. I know, I'm sorry about that. It's because I'm doing it on 2 different clients. And I wouldn't be able to see anything anyway. Like I would have to go into OBS and say, okay, you be this client, you be that client. And I'm going to just close out of it very soon anyway. That's why I normally don't like doing this particular stuff on stream, but bear with me for a little bit. This will be in the game soon, so you can... All right, it worked. All right. Whew. All right, so now we've got the attachments showing collected. I mean, he sees all the code is all there. Basically, all the code that I'm working on is there. So the mail system is pretty good here. So now I want to see. I think that's all I'm going to do for the mail system on stream now. I think I'll finish the rest off stream because I don't want to keep doing this. You guys can't see the thing I'm working on situation. So now all I have to do is I have to make sure all the delete stuff works. The collect works. I do have to check. Well, let me write some of this down. So collect works, but I have to check ordering. So the mail order, to make sure that the most recent ones are up top. I would also like to make sure that mail that you've already read shows the writing as like a different color, like a little bit darker, so it's not as blinding. It's not really blinding now, but all right. So check mail order. ensure older mail is on bottom. Next, make text of mail already read darker. Check delete functions. And ensure they work with lock function. And I think that is pretty much it. After that, the mail system should be sent on its way. Oh, one more thing. Oh, actually, I already have that note. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's stop working on this mail system. Let's clean up. And we're back. I can finally delete that. So that's awesome. All right. Next, so the little things. Let me look at the notes of all the other little things I was going to work on. Okay, so I have to fix the teleport. Oh, pickup and NPC dialogue issue. That's what I'm going to work on now. So the issue here is it works fine when you go into the game, but if you were to change your keybinds for pickup or change your keybind for interact, then it won't update, which is obviously not intended. And I'm pretty sure I know why. I think I just didn't actually code that part yet with the intention of coding it later. But I now have to do that now. So let's get into it. Both of those, I think those are actually the only action. Yeah, here it is. Bind action and bind movement. Over here we have action, but we don't actually do anything with it. This is when we bind all keybinds. The only time we do stuff with action... Yeah, so this is what things were before. The only time we do things with action is when you log in for the first time. If you hold A or D, then click the hamburger icon. Which is the hamburger icon? Oh. If you hold A or D and click the hamburger. Okay, let me go into the game and test that, because that should not happen. Why would it break controls for that? Okay, so left, right. Doesn't really... It seems to work for me. So you're saying if you hold A or D, so left or right, and click the hamburger icon, which I assume this is what you mean over here. Yeah, hold. So I'm holding my left button right now, and now I'm clicking and letting go. Clicking, letting go. Clicking, letting go. I'm still holding the left button. Now I stop holding the... Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. And then if you press the same button. Okay, why is that? I think I might know why that is. Let's see. That would be... I'll do that before I do these things. Yeah. You'd have to press the exact same, and I know why it would unbreak that way. So I have an idea why it would unbreak that way. That would be in the movement. Where is it? Where is it? Movement. That's just because of how I handle movement. But why does it clear? So it's change orientation is not what we're looking for. We're looking for update movement, kind of, but not really. Here. Left and right, these are the two things, and they're both identical except for number directions. So let me look at this. And then I'll also open the menu button GUI. This would be part. This should be part of the main GUI. Main GUI script. Yeah. It's like a very specific way you get into it, and it's not game breaking or anything. It's not like it locks you out of the game. I do kind of still want to fix that. It seems like it should be an easy fix. So. So that's not that, that's not that. Update weapon experience bar, no. I feel like it's initialized. I mean, yeah, it's the only other function left. Menu button, this is the one. Context action service. Okay. I think I know why. What is here? Return enum.context action result dot pass. Okay. So if I put pass here, let's see if that works. Stop. I feel like this would be the only issue with that, but let's just test. Okay, so we're moving left. I pressed that. Yep, fixed it. See, easy fix. That actually like never happens. So thank you very much for giving me something to fix that's actually easy enough to boost my ego. All right, next thing. Let's go back to what's going on, Barcy? How you doing? Long time no see. Oh, actually, let me get back here and make this invisible. I'm not gonna push that update until the mail system is done. Hopefully tonight. Basically, there is a non-zero chance that I'll stream tomorrow too, but it's probably gonna be Friday. We'll see. But on Friday I should be able to push an update. It won't be the beta update, but Friday should be a more fun stream too. I'll probably be working on the next area, like adding the monsters, adding the platforms and such. All right. Although I will also have to make one or two more monsters and rig them. We'll figure it out. Anyway, let's do this. recoding the same. That's the problem. Like I've recoded this thing so many times that I no longer feel productive when I do that. Luckily, my last recode of the whole thing, I like just finished it. So now I'm just have to like keep adding to it. Like I refuse to rework the framework. I've done it. I'm pretty sure this is the second time I've done it. The first time I wasn't so bad because I didn't have too much, but this time I had to rework like 100 different modules. Um, but yeah, that's it. Oh, catching strays there, guys. All right, I gotta make a catch grab too. Maybe I can make some money, some quick dough. No, no, this is the priority. Make this not as cash grabby. What is missing here? Oh, it's just the search, right? All right. So movement is not what we're looking at here, right? What are we looking for? We are looking for action. Action. Subtype A. Yo, where? Oh, there it is. That's not what we're looking for. That's not quite what we're looking for. I think I actually have to go into the client master module to see, because I'm pretty sure this is where we actually pull the initialization. Or where we call the initialization request. Okay, so we've got bind all keybinds, initialize keyboard GUI, load base animations. Oh, to spawn the player, obviously. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that before, but I don't know, man. The thing with making a cash grab to fund the good stuff is like the cash grab also has to become popular. And I feel like the likelihood that a cash grab becomes popular is much less likely than the good thing you want to make becoming popular. And so yeah, it's less time investment, but it's also like almost like a very very small chance, we'll say, um, that it actually enables you to fund anything and does anything more than just waste your time. Yep, that sounds well, it's the catch 22. It's not the pyramid scheme, it's the catch 22. Pyramid schemes are outlawed nowadays. Catch 22s are totally legal and actually happen all the time. It's the whole issue of like in America, we technically have some kind of socialized Medicare. It's just or it's is it Medicare or Medicaid? I think it's Medicaid. Yeah, it's Medicaid. But like you can only qualify for it if you make under a certain amount of money. So like people specifically work under the table, so they make under a certain amount of money in order to qualify into that range. I know of it. I don't know exactly how to do it, but I hear stories. Anywho, so it has to be here somewhere. Bind all keybinds. That's what this is, but it doesn't actually bind A. There, it doesn't bind the subtype A. It binds the primary type A. Wait, user input service, input began processed. Oh, that's a good way to mess up your client. All right. That's pretty funny. So I have it on good authority. If you try to spam the P button, this is in the game now. I don't actually know if this actually prints in the game like this. So if it does, if you spam the P button, I'm pretty sure you will be like forced out of the game. So like your game will crash. I'm pretty sure. Either that or it'll just be really really slow. Because this was meant to be just like a one-off thing if I want to see the modules. The problem is printing the modules results in a circular logic issue where like it doesn't error out, but it times out. Enable weapon tracker. Keyboard setup. I feel like this is going to be somewhere in weapon tracker because the basic stuff is what? The interact. Basic attack is something else. No. Let's look at pickup. So we already have the keybinds here. Pickup has to be after keybinds. Yeah, we'll just draw that line in the sand. Although a lot of these other things have to be after keybinds too. In terms of initialization. Oh wait, no, this is actually not too bad. AAPKU, then self pickup prompt model. Okay, this is going to be the problem. Okay, so it works for new things that are dropped, but for old things that were dropped before, this won't work. Alright, I'm going to start talking like a crazy person now because now I have to talk about the IDs here. So when I change something in keybinds, I have to bind everything again. The thing is, oh shoot, I'm getting a little bit of a headache. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I got a comment on YouTube that I actually saw, but did I see it on time? Let's see if I saw it in time. Oh no, that was a good 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It was 15 minutes ago. We'll say 15 minutes ago. Actually, no, it was exactly 10 minutes ago. Oh damn, that's okay. When will I actually catch the chats on YouTube? The world may never find out. It might. The answer might be never. Okay, let's just check the remotes then. So, combat, party, trade, mail. So it should be up here. Update keybinds. Update keybinds goes to keybinds. Update keybinds. Sure. Load current keybinds. Update keybinds. Nice. Alright, so setting up the inverse index, that's fine. But then we have to bind all keybinds again. Oh, you know what? This is where I can do it. So this is going to be if self.keybinds. Before I'm going to have to check what prints in keybinds. Let's print keybinds and then print self.keybinds. I mean, obviously it's going to be the same because I set it equal to, but yeah, so what else do we have here? Self.keybinds. Keybind key table. These are the actual buttons on the keybind GUI. The inverse index, though, I believe is so print inverse self.inverse index, print self.inverse index. Okay, so let's go into the game. Alright, so now we go into keybinds. And I say, I want to move my... I don't know, man. Oh, I have a male key now. Let's move my bestiary to the B key. I want to save. Okay. Okay, get... Wait, what? Oh, because bind all keybinds was run. Right, okay. Right, bind all keybinds is run afterward. Okay, so first I want to look at this. Then I want to look at this. Ooh, okay. So how many actions behave like this? I think it's literally just the pickup action and the interact key. The interact action. So... yeah, so yes, it's these two. Attack is different because it's the attack, like it behaves like a regular keybind. It essentially behaves like a skill keybind, really. It also has a completely separate function. So yeah, well, I think all the actions would have a separate function. But are there any other actions that I would want to add to the game that behave this kind of way, where they prompt some kind of proximity prompt? So pickup, obviously, for items. Interact would be for anything that you'd want to interact with. I think that is it. And anything else that I want to have some kind of thing like that would not have that prompt. Therefore, I think it's fine to just create two different functions for this, and just instead of having one that funnels everything through. So I can stop this and go into the code here and continue this. If self keybinds dot AAINT is equal to keybinds dot AAINT. that is not equal to keybinds.aaint, then, and then we have to create a separate thing saying if self dot keybinds dot aapku is not equal to keybinds dot aapku, then end. In the meantime, we can get rid of these. We don't really need these right now, because I know that works. These things definitely work. Although I do kind of want to see these other prints here. Oh, I already got rid of that. That's fine. Oh, it's just the opposite. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I know that has to be done, so it's okay. So for this, I think I'm going to do interact first. Let's do it on the right side here. Would it be... It's either in the NPC stuff here, or it's in the... Well, let's check the NPC first. So it's either here... Yeah, because we initialize NPC here. Alright, I think this is the problem. I think we have to actually create function npc dot update proximity prompt end. Also, this is actually killing me. Highlight all everything that says NPC. Well, that's just unfortunate. This is going to be actually longer, but I want it to be self. So let's just change all of this. The reason why I'm not finding everything and just replacing it is because I have some things like over here where it says NPC dialog GUI. If I do that, then it'll just replace that too, and that's not what's good for me. We go self, self, self. And this is only because I like, when I'm in my modules, I like to see what I'm working on. And I know if it's self, that I'm working on the thing that is like the module itself, instead of something else. All right. Now we do initialize NPCs, update proximity prompt. So I have to grab... All right, I mean, this is what we do here. Okay. Can I do this below here? Oh, no, I can't. Oh, because this is... Right, so this is specifically for the viewport frame in the proximity prompt. Self.update proximity prompt. All right, so I need V. And okay, so V is NPC. NPC.name. That's all well and good. And NPC is going to be the first thing in here, and then find virtuality human. I mean, I guess it's because I already have it. It's fine, I guess. NPC and that. All right, NPC is the V's. I'll replace all the V's here with NPC. That's almost it. Almost. Now we just have the interact key here. That's fine. I want to see where the interact key is, though. Interact key. We just add it up here. Cool. That way we get rid of all of the problems. Function self dot remove prox remove NPC prompts. And this is just going to for underscore comma NPC in. We can actually do this. Is this not done yet, by the way? I feel like it should be done already. But I don't. It's very possible it's not. So oh no. Oh, whoops. NPC client 79. All right, so this is NPC. Okay. I can't believe I missed that. Glaring red button. I did not see it. All right, so let's go to the only NPC I have in the game right now. Okay, leave. Let's go to keybinds and remove my interact key. Yep, it doesn't work yet. Okay. And now my interact key is off, so I can test implementing this. Where do I set the parent? Interact UI.parent is just right. This was an awkward situation because the parent is not what we're looking for. We're looking for the adornee. Okay, so what we can do is, yeah, the name of this GUI is going to be the NPC's name. That's good. So we're not actually looking in the NPC folder here. Over here, we are looking at the Add this. And this is going to be interact GUI. Before I do anything else, let's go into the game and just see what it looks like when there's nothing there. It should be that it doesn't even pop up, but we'll see it. Oh, something pops up. Why does something pop up? All right, we go to NPC, temp hire. This would be in humanoid root part, I think. All right, let's put interact back. Obviously, it's not going to do it. Yeah, I have to leave and go back. The things I do for a custom proximity prompt. Yikes. All right. So there's two things I have to check here. Player GUI interact, temp hire. This is a billboard GUI specifically. And I already know what's in the well, actually, I want to see it, though. I want to go into NPC. I want to see specifically the adornee thing, not the name tag, proximity prompt. Well, the adornee would be here, actually, right? Adornee humanoid root part. Yeah, it's like that specific humanoid root part though. All right. How am I going to do this? If I just make it so that this is here, but the frame is removed. You know what? No, I'll just make it invisible. Yeah, so this update proximity prompt, I'm actually going to move it back because this is to initialize the NPCs down here. So here we go. But update proximity prompt, I'm going to keep this here for now. Hey, Bop, yo, what's going on, man? Nice, nice. I'm just working on an issue that came up a few days ago, and I'm finally fixing it. Should be a quick issue to solve. I just have to figure this out. So update proximity prompt. First, let's do remove NPC prompts. So what we can do here is interact. So interact GUI dot find first child frame local frame is equal to, and that's all it is, right? Yeah, it's just frame. If frame, then frame dot visible is equal to false. What's Six Nations? Remind me, please. It's probably something I should know, but I don't. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's not something I should know, so I don't feel embarrassed anymore. All right, so we don't actually care about the NPC's humanoid root part here. What we do care about is the NPC's name and the interact key. So we're going to do this same thing. So I don't actually want to do this. So this is going to be NPC name. Find first child NPC name. Local interact GUI is equal to if interact GUI and okay, easy. We just set the visibility to false. Now over here, what we do, let me copy this again. Put it above. Oh, they include France and Italy in that. That's pretty interesting. Would not have expected that to happen. It's pretty cool, actually. France is better than England at rugby. A little bit shocking to me, actually. Not the fact that they're better than England, it's just the fact that they're good at anything. French people are ugh. I have a unashamed racism against French people. If they knew why, they'd understand. Only a French person would understand, though. I guess other people would understand why, but only a French person would understand the exact reason. Okay, so we've got interact GUI. We find the frame. Frame visible. If interact key is equal to nil, then Oh, this can just be local. Remove NPC prompt, NPC name. Yep. Oh, whoops. That was weird. Yeah, no, I believe it. Also, there's so many different kinds of cheese that just are not great, but yeah. Certain cheeses take a, you need to be, like, accustomed to them. Honestly, that's a really great way to get people to not eat your cheese if you just basically, like, force really, really strong and unique cheeses on people, instead of giving them the opportunity to be like, hey, I want to try things. Um, that's a great way to get people to not want to eat that cheese ever. I feel like that's what parents should do with their kids with alcohol. Just give them some wine when they're like 8, and then the 8-year-old, there's like a very, very high percent chance that that 8-year-old is going to hate that wine because the taste for wine generally is not there at the age of 8. So that kid is going to want to stay far away from there for a while. But no, that's child abuse, I think, right? I think a tiny little bit of red wine is good for you, right? So you know the feeling. Oh man. Yeah. Wait, tequila at New Year's? I thought that was more of a champagne kind of day. Or for like, as someone who's 10, it wouldn't be champagne. It would be, um, what's it called in English? Uh, it's just like sparkling fruit juice, like Fanta or something. I don't know. Who's drinking tequila at New Year's? All right. Got some alcoholics in the house, I guess. So we're gonna do frame.visible is equal to true. And interact GUI dot adornee. Actually, we're just gonna do NPC. NPC dot name. Local NPC HRP, or just HRP, is equal to NPC find first child humanoid root part. If frame and HRP, then else. I feel like I don't even need to do this. I could just say if frame, if HRP and interact key else, and adornee is equal to HRP. If frame, then okay. Else frame dot visible is equal to false. I'm gonna reverse these. I feel like, and that. There you go. I feel like that would be quicker. Yeah. Here's the thing. Most of those like hard liquors too. That's an acquired taste. People don't really like it. I'm sure you know. People don't usually like beer when they first start drinking beer. Yeah, that I never understood. That like I can kind of understand like I can kind of understand hookah, even though hookah is really, really bad for you. I can kind of understand it because you can taste something, sure, as long as you're not going into a coughing fit every time you take a drag. But like that is really, really bad for you. And then there's there's smoking in general. I don't get it. I guess people like the taste of mint. It's just what menthol is. I'm pretty sure. It's just mint flavor. Like I had a friend that literally had cigarettes that he like every time he'd have to buy the mint ones, and before he takes it he had to like crush the ball at the end or something that would give the flavor to it. Yeah. All right. So this is, what is it? NPC.name. So we need the NPC, and then we can get the humanoid root part from the NPC. And then oh wait, we actually also need the proximity prompt itself. Yeah, dude, that's so dumb. Okay, so we actually need the proximity prompt itself. So local proximity prompt is equal to HRP and HRP find first child proximity prompt. Find first child. Which I think it's a which is a, right? I feel like find first child is faster than find first child, which is a. Find first child proximity prompt, and then over here we say and. Thing is, I have to change the initialization too. I'll change the initialization to make sure the frame is still created. Because I don't want to see that black one, the default black GUI that comes up. Frame.visible true can be down here. Proximity prompt dot keyboard key code. Yeah, that's just going to be equal to interact key. Adornee is going to be humanoid. I feel like this is not going to change. What would change? Frame dot bottom text is the one that would change. Bottom text. Or sorry, bottom label. Whoops. Bottom label dot text would be equal to, let's see, is it just the indirect key? Let's see. It would be NPC dialog, name, settings, action, internet. Yep. Okay. I think that's actually good. And now all I'd have to do to enable this, there's two things. First, self.modules.module client NPC update proximity prompt. We do a for underscore comma NPC in. Do we have folders here? No, man. All right. Self.folders is equal to folders. I was really hoping it would already be here. Okay. Self.folders. I'm just going to copy this, honestly. What I think of Trump? I think it's fine. I don't know. I don't want to talk politics too much on this channel unless we really in the mood and multiple people want to talk about it. Because that just kind of drives people away, usually. I mean, again, I'm fine with talking about it. It's just, it's like, it's one of those things where if you go to watch a sports guy and the sports guy is talking about politics, you're like, bro, shut up. Unless there's like a conversation going on, and then I don't care. That's fine. So we do the update proximity prompt, and we need the NPC and the new interact key. All right, so now we do update proximity prompt. We don't need this anymore. This is useless now. Useless. What is this? Frame.visible is equal to true, or is it okay, so if frame, if this stuff is not the case, then we just make the frame invisible. That's fine. Initialize NPCs. So where are all the interact key stuff? Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, I have other people that offered to help me with advertising too, so you don't have to do that if that's the exclusive reason you want to send it. You can send it to support the game. That would be great. And ultimately, I probably will end up using it for that. All right, interact GUI. There's like no information on this though. Right, if interact key is equal to nil, then interact GUI dot frame dot visible is equal to false. Let's see if that works. Okay. Let's play. Yeah. If you do that, then I would suggest you sponsor. If you want to exclusively do it for that. Roblox's 30% cut is kinda hefty after all. Alright, so let's check out the... Alright, so that's right control. What happens if I... Oh, let me actually go right next to him. So it's right there. If I say keybinds, remove, save, it's just removed. It's just gone. It's just gone. It's just removed. Now if I go close to him again, I say keybinds, interact, bring it right back, save. It's back. It's back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's back. Now what happens if I say... let me actually make sure this won't break the game here. Update. Yeah, that should be fine. Should work. So we go keybinds. Instead of taking it off, I'm just gonna move it to here. Is good. Let me just make sure it works. Leave. It works. It freaking works. All right, so that means that is just I'm gonna do that for pickup too. It's a very similar thing for pickup. But before I do that, let me take it off. No, it's gone now. It's gone now, but I can still do it. How can I just turn it off? I think I have to go. This is on the client, so this won't affect other people. Proximity prompt. If I disable it. Okay. That's how we do it. I have to actually disable the proximity prompt itself. Oh yeah, that's a good point actually. So make it pop up. That I don't know if that's actually even possible though. Let me see. So the frame, if the frame is just always visible. So I'm never making the frame invisible. Then what I do here? Oh, there you go. If I'm never making the frame invisible, then because what you say is a very, very good point. This is not actually updated. Not bound. Key not bound. Did I double space this? No, I didn't. Okay. I mean, yeah, there's got to be some good Roblox games out there. They're dead. How many people are playing? What's it called? Fucking the big RPG thing, the Blocks Fruits. How many people are playing that right now? Oh, I don't want to go check. I don't want to go check, so I'm not gonna check. All right. Yeah, normally, but how much is it now? Proximity prompt dot enabled is equal to false. I feel like if it's false, it won't even show up. So let's say I want to add this back. Let's add it back to right control. Yeah, it won't even. How do I make it so the prompt still pops up, but there is, like, you can't press the key? No headache. It's just, I mean, it makes sense. Oh, that's still a lot of people playing Roblox, man. Let me see. So we go. To be fair, of that 542k, there's probably quite a bit of bots, but I'm not really sure what you would bot in that game. So let's say Roblox, proximity prompt, remove keyboard key code. It's actually so annoying. Gotcha. I guess they just farm chests collecting different uh, fruits or whatever. So, yeah, does anybody know how to do this? If it's even possible, to make it so that the keyboard key code is just not there? Or at least make it so that you can't press it? I mean, I know what I could do is I can check to see if the key code is in keybinds, and if it's not, then just sync it, but or just like not allow it to go through. Well, I guess I'll have to do something like that. And that means, okay, right now it's right control. So what happens if I go to keybinds, remove, save? I think I already did this. Yeah, it goes away. I don't exactly want it to go away. What I want to actually test is, actually, you know what, guys? I'm gonna be right back. One sec. I'm back. What's going on here? So before I left, Bop, the reason why I don't want to disable it is because if I disable it, then it just turns off. Like you can't see anything, and I kind of want to make sure that that it shows up, so that way people don't think the game is bugged, and if they just have to actually bind the key. Next, welcome Gaming Forever. If you are still here. Hello, Gaming Forever. So yeah, every stream is gonna have a delay. The delay for every stream is gonna be based on not only the person watching the stream, but also the streamer. Like for me, for my own stream, I probably have a delay of like 10 or 15 seconds or something like that. Like it's crazy. And I think that's partially so that I don't know if Twitch actually does this. I know YouTube has some kind of forced delay, I think. Actually, maybe not. Actually, so sometimes I've had YouTube streams where I see it and like I can actually hear it maybe like a second later, which is pretty good. So maybe not. I was thinking, I know some places do a delay to make sure that if there's anything going down, that they can stop the stream if there's something they don't want to get public or something. But yeah, I don't know if that's the case with Twitch. Oh, Bob's is only 5 seconds? Huh. Yeah, so sometimes for me, it's straight up like 15 to 30 seconds. It's like I talk and I wait 1, 2, 3, 4, and I have to count to 15 or 30 before it actually goes. Anyway, let's get back to this. So yeah, the way I'll be able to do this, I can't do it with like enable, disable, visible, invisible, because then it just won't show up. As per what Snotty said, it's a good idea if it does actually show up. 22 seconds. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be honest, 22 seconds is actually pretty normal for me. For me personally. I don't know about others. Others might have a shorter delay, but yeah. All right. So let's go back here. For starters, I do believe the interact key, this will simply not show up if it's nil. I'm gonna not change anything here yet, though. We'll see what actually happens. Now over here, if all this stuff, then this stuff. Awesome. Proximity prompt should always be enabled, yes. Down here, proximity prompt key code. I'm gonna make this like, what's the escape key code? enum dot keycode dot escape. Yeah, let's see if that's what it is. That way, if you press it, then it brings up the menu anyway. So it's like a broken key. And where's the function for it? Here you go. Prompt shown, prompt hidden. Frame triggered. Here we go. Dialog start. If interact GUI dot oh wait, you guys can hear when I like move my legs, right? I should probably not do that then. Oh, it's not the Interact UI we're looking for. We're looking for... Yo, where is it? I actually can't. Is there a proximity prompt somewhere? That's the Interact UI. HRP. Oh, there is no... Oh, here it is. Keyboard key code interact key. Here it is. And if self.modules dot module client keybinds dot not, it would this would be cool if I could do this, although I don't know if this will actually work. Actually, no, this can't work. Oops. Module client keybinds dot int, I think, is equal to this. Okay. Then also I have to do the actual equal sign, not the singular equal sign. Print that, and then print that, and then print the whole thing. Just want to make sure all of this is going through correctly. Yeah, there's a lot of heavy things, or heavy tax things, or heavy things that Roblox just takes from you when you do some transactions. It's actually kind of annoying. And it kind of boggles my mind that even with all of that, Roblox is still not making money. Like, they have to have a way of making money. Like, it's impossible that with as many players as they have, spending as much money as they are, like, Roblox is doing something wrong. I can, yeah, they're clearly doing something wrong. Yeah, but is Robux an actual, like, currency, or is it just like a within company currency? Because if it's just a within company currency, that doesn't matter then. Yeah, it's quite ridiculous. Like, because you've got the trading tax, the 30% trading tax, and then the tax on changing Robux into USD. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But that's why there's a lot of people that aren't making things on Roblox. If that was not the case, then Roblox would be probably overrun with people trying to make quite a bit of money. All right, so I have this stuff. Now up here, Interact key, key not bound. All right, let's try it. So if I go play, yeah, that's awful, bot man. I hope you're able to get here. Okay, so that's exactly what happens. Unfortunate, unfortunate. So what I'm gonna have to do is change keyboard key code to or enum.keycode.escape. Interact key or let me do key not bound. Let's see if this works better. Apparently not. Apparently that is not the case. Well, let's find it again. Let's move here so we can actually see it. NPC. Oh, you can't bind anything to escape. Okay. That's kind of annoying. Kind of a little bit annoying. Okay, so I'll have to pick a different key to bind. So it can't be escape. Let's make it right control. It shouldn't matter anyway. Yeah, I know that's where it was. I know it's bound to the escape key. That's why I wanted to bind. Okay, now it's still not doing it. Let's look again. Is it one of those things where because it's specified here I can't use enums? It's very possible. Oh, dang it. Okay. Right control. Let's try that. Yo, what? Oh, because I still had that going. Funny. Yo, what? Why, though? Right control. It's literally there. I think it does still need to use key code. Or it should still have to use key code. Let me see. This is update keybinds. I mean, it's working when like it's working when there's something there, but the important thing now is if there's not something there. At least for me. Has to look good. What's going on here? You guys are talking. You guys are talking more. I can't keep up. You're heading out already, Henry? Shame. Shame on you. I'm probably heading out in like a half hour or two. Heading off. Let me at least try to finish this quote-unquote quick thing. Okay, let's change the keybinds to something that actually exists. All right, now it's just not doing it at all. All right, so maybe it's just maybe it's a different issue entirely. Let's try it again. You know what they say, if it didn't work on the 101st try, there's always the 102nd. Okay, so oh, that's, yeah. Let's fix that really quick. I know the problem there, so let's just do it. This has to be keybinds dot. I'm pretty sure it's just dot keybinds. Yeah, dot keybinds. Try that again. I didn't change it on the top one. Try it again. Constantly leaving and coming back. No, it's supposed to be there. Because I'm testing back and forth right now. I mean, when I'm not testing, then it's not supposed to be there. Yeah, then I just forget to close it or minimize it. Okay, here we go. So one is write control. And one is enum key code write control. They are not the same. What if I do this instead? Okay, now it works. Leave. Okay, so now they're both write control. Cool, cool. So what happens when I take it off? It says key not found. Okay. This is all just for checks here. If and or no. I assume that's what it's going to have to be. It's a lot of weird popping out. We'll see if we can make that a little bit shorter. We definitely can't make that shorter by just changing. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, yeah, I guess. I'll do that. Won't make a big difference, but I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. All right, so this will. Well, I'm not really showing the code, and right now I'm doing code stuff. So this should fix the actual prompting of the GUI. Hey, thanks for the cheer, Bob. So this should fix the prompting of the GUI. I mean, I kind of want to keep this going. So this thing down here is fine. Just any random thing. We can even make this E, for crying out loud. Let's do that. Let's actually do that, because it doesn't actually matter what this is. Just make it. Oh, actually, I want to make it K. Let's make it K, because I think by default it's E. Okay, now I'm pretty sure the reason why this is not going through is because I'm not initializing NPCs, because there's a loop that stops me from doing it. Or there's an if statement that stops me from doing it. That has to be the case. Yep. I did all of that for nothing. Keep it together, man. Keep it together. All right, let's go. All right, we're gonna play. Go to the NPC, see what happens. Hey, look, something shows up. I think I made it K. Yes, I did make it K. All right, now let's try to go key code. Let's make it right control now. Save. Now it shows right control. Okay. Keybinds. So the problem here is if I remove it and save it, yeah, it'll just be big instead of. I think I might need to reload the whole. Okay, well, let me try that. So this solved the main problem. Now I have to go down to the functions. GUI enabled. Interact GUI enabled. This is going to be above. It's going to be a local function. Local function. Interact GUI enabled. I am going to have something in here. It's going to be frame. Frame is going to be those two. Oh, wait, I need the whole thing. So we'll just make it just the interact GUI. Oops, I need the whole thing for the last part of it, for this. So we'll just change that. Interact GUI.frame. Okay. So we have. So we do it on enabled, and then oh, this has to be above, doesn't it? All right, let's see. Oh, we actually, since we're doing the same thing. In fact, This would be, this exists, that exists, then it would be the third one. Let's see if that works. Actually, no. Maybe I can put parentheses around here. They shouldn't really do anything, though. We'll try it without parentheses first, like I was about to test before, but whatever. I don't actually know if it's not. Okay, good, good, good. All right, I'm going to have to change that key code to something else. Ideally something that can't be... Can I just change it to enter, actually? Because enter can't be keybound with Maya keys. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll try to change it to enter. Because otherwise you can't open the key binds without actually going into here. Alright, anyway. So now I'm going to move this to here. Alright, everything updates. Perfect. That's what I wanted to test. Now if I go back to the keybinds, remove it, and then save, it makes it wider. Oh, no, it's all good. Don't worry about it. I just take a little while. That's it. It's done now, though. So that part is done. The one thing is... What does return look like? No, I'm not going to do return. I am going to do like... what should I do? I think K is fine. But I have to return what's it called? The opposite of sync. Pass. Prompt triggered. Return enum dot return key type dot return. Oh, context action result dot pass. Let's see if this works. If this works, then it doesn't matter what key I hook it up to. Nope, doesn't work. I'll have to try to look this up really quick. Context action, not context action. This is a Roblox proximity prompt. Syncing input. I don't know. Let's try that. Oh, actually, maybe this is a feature here. It has to be somewhere. So I'll find it. I shall find it. I mean, remove clickable prompt. I don't care. I don't know if you can hear my dog snoring in the background. Quite the deep voice. No, it's not here. He just stopped doing it. Alright, where is... Alright, go to players, me, player GUI, interact. Okay, so that's really annoying. Yeah, that's the game. That's the game. 'Cause I'm in the game, so like it has to go if it's really dang annoying. Get me better music then. What I can do is... Okay, I've stopped. I actually don't know how to make that work. It might be something I just revisit later. Sound service. Background music. I'm gonna say we're not playing that music right now. Don't sync action after triggering proximity prompt. All right, I got an AI response from Google, and It has no idea what it's talking about. All right, I'm going to ask in a chat that likely will provide no help, but I kind of need to ask. Sorry, just typing. Okay. All right, I put my question there, and there are some people there that actually know me now, so maybe they'll help. But in the meantime, I'll keep trying to figure this out. It's quite the task indeed. All right, I think this is in Starter GUI. Interact. Oh no, it's copied there, or it's made there. Whatever. We go workspace NPC. Proximity prompt. I can get rid of the prints now.
Alright, this is awkward. I might just end the stream now anyway, because it's gonna take maybe a few more minutes to figure out. It's not even like that big a deal. Like even if I can't figure this out, I can just be like, whatever. I can just pack up whenever. Um, for the rest of today, after the stream, I'm probably just gonna finish the mail thing, and then I'll probably work on the pickup quick fix tomorrow. If I can figure this out, then the quick fix is gonna be essentially the same thing, and that'll actually be a quick fix. But yeah, I'll end here now, and that way there will be less empty space in the stream. Anytime, man. I'll be back definitely on Friday, maybe even tomorrow. Who knows? All right, bye.